Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. We're
gonna go to questions. First question.
Earlier you quoted that you busted your head in the fight or you hurt your head. Expand a little on that. And what round did that happen?
I don't remember what round it was, but got laceration on my head, bumps right here, busted my lip, my nose. So his head did more damage than his punches. I mean, he threw more punches than me, but I landed the cleaner shots, and I thought that would be enough to win the fight.
Yeah, were you surprised that he came out a little non-aggressive, but even more after box in the early rounds?
No, I knew he was gonna try. I knew he was gonna try to do something like how my last opponent did. I know he was gonna try to turn up one of the rounds, you know, try to move a little bit, then try to turn up on me. So I was already prepared for that. The way he came out, so I knew what was going on.
Swift, you sound like you were in there with Cleveland Brown tonight. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, that's the way he fights. You know, he got an ugly style, and it is what it is.
What's next for you right now? You look really disappointed. I know this is for the WBC title. You cherish that. You felt like you should have gotten a nod against Keith Thurman. How disappointed are you right now?
You know, I don't know how to feel right now. You know, I'm a true champion. So I just gotta sit back and see what's next for me, to be honest with you.
You know, he walked in the room, one of the best welterweights in the world, one of the best fighters in the world. He walked out of the room. He will walk out of the building, one of the best fighters in the world and one of the best welterweights in the world. It was that kind of fight.
Danny, right here. Danny.
Right here, Danny.
You've lost 2 close fights in your career. You have a tremendous resume, and I know you're disappointed that you lost, but do you think that in any way there's any consolation in that? Like Lou just said, you know, you still have a lot, you know, there's a lot of guys in the division you could fight next. Or
I just gotta sit back and think about what I'm gonna do next. You know, it's a tough loss for me. You know, both losses. So I just gotta see what's next for me. To be honest with you, I don't know what's next. It's not really on my mind right now.
how close did you feel this fight was? And Angel, you can weigh in on this too.
I thought it was close, but I thought I landed the cleaner punches and had, you know, my defense was good. He didn't really land no clean punches on my face. He smothered and threw a lot of punches, but it wasn't effective. I just think the clean, effective punches. I mean, if you look at the highlights, all they're showing is my highlights, so that'll tell you everything.
Bernie?
And 2 questions. Number 1 is the 10th round, which was the best 2-way action round in the fight. It seemed like, you wanted to really throw everything you had onto that round. And can you talk about that a little bit? And this other question is, I think what you expected him to do for the entire fight is what he did maybe from mid-fight on, but the first few rounds, he didn't come in like maybe you expected. And can you talk about that and also about, the 10th round?
Yeah, the 10th round, I knew he was going to try to turn up at one moment, so I just wanted to let him know I'm here and I'm not backing up. So that's how I felt at that moment in the 10th. I just felt like I wanted to show him I'm the stronger man and I'm not going to back up.
Angel, before the fight at the gym, you mentioned that you guys were gonna fight Shawn differently than anybody else that fought.
No, you're right.
What exactly was that game plan?
We seen the game plan. We ain't lose that fight, bro.
So it was to come
It's all
forward
bullshit
with the
politics.
purpose.
That's all it was. It's all bullshit. You know that, bro.
Did-
Danny ain't lose that fight. Big fight on the inside is not making a fight. Danny had the cleanest shot. We won the first 7 round easy. Because when I'm in the ring, I'm watching Danny. I'm watching his opponent. I'm not just being, I'm being a neutral corner. Because I got to watch both fighters to see what Danny's making a mistake and what he's making. He did not win that, brother. That was some
A
policy
lot of
bullshit.
people are saying that.
We just gonna sell fucking marijuana, that's what we gonna do.
A lot-
Sell a lot of fucking weed. You want some?
I gave that up after I left on the park. Danny, did you feel that, like the stats show, stats, hockey, but all that stuff, that he did throw 300 more punches? You had a 48% power punch connect. Did you really feel like, and Shawn was just in there, and he said at the later portions of the fight, he put the pedal to the metal and got a little more aggressive in 11 and 12. Did you feel those punches? I mean, did you feel like that he was putting that? Because you could feel the body like
not in the,
coming on.
not really. I mean, he did it like in spots. Like the 10th, 11th, 12th, I was still walking him down. He was throwing punches, but it wasn't like effective punches. You know what I mean? He was just. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they look for. I thought clean, effective punching is professional boxing. Amateur boxing.
You know, there've been a bunch of welterweight fights here recently, and you had Danny and Thurman, and you had Thurman and Porter, and you had Danny and Shawn, and you got, every time you were waiting for the judges' decisions in those fights, people were sitting there waiting to hear what was going to happen. And when you can make the kind of quality of fight, and the fighters fight the kind of quality of fight, that the outcome's in doubt until the second that the judges announce their decision, then the fighters are doing something right, and they're doing something right in putting together that kind of matchup. And there's nothing you could expect other than this man and his trainer, Dad, being disappointed and not knowing what's going on right now. And they were on the other end. They've been on the other end of decisions that have gone their way, and they've been on the end of decisions that have been split. And but like I said, the key thing is this guy fought his heart out. He's a great fighter. He was a great fighter when he walked in the building, and he's a great fighter walking out of the building. And whatever is next will be a top echelon fight in the welterweight division involving one of the best fighters in the division. And this man is still, in my view, and I think in the view of boxing fans, a champion.
When you were just talking about, thinking about what's going to be next, is that just a reflection of the moment now, or will you look at what you've accomplished and think about if you want to keep doing this?
No, I still, I still have a lot of fight left in me. I'm a fighter, that's what I do. So, I just gotta see, just gotta get back on track, get back into the drawing board, and see what we gotta do to improve and get better and close out a great career.
Thanks, everybody. It's been a long night and a long day, and thank you for being here, and have a good night.